What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Sports Talk with Broach. We are here dissecting the NBA draft, what happened on early in this draft, see where the top players and prospects went. So let's kick this off. Hopefully I don't get down to the Sixers, but I know I will, and I'm going to cry. But I have a whole video on the Sixers in general. So at number 1, the Phoenix Suns select DeAndre Ayton. We all saw this coming. He is a stud. He will help out this team tremendously with Booker and Jackson and these younger guys that play on the perimeter, having a big physical specimen down low that will really help stretch the floor. I think it was a great move. They compared him to Embiid, and Embiid tweets, "Don't compare me and DeAndre Ayton. I actually play defense." Let's go, Embiid, let's go. Number 2 pick, Sacramento Kings. They select Marvin Bagley III out of Duke. He averages 21 and 11 at Duke. He is a beast as well. He grabs a ton of boards. He can score. I think the Kings have something moving forward here, a little bit special. They have Fox, they have him. They're a younger generation, but I think they have a good 2 players right now with Fox and him that can really start to move this process for the Sacramento Kings a little bit forward. I really like the move there. He is a reliable number 2 pick and something that you know will be there for the future of the franchise. At number 3, the Atlanta Hawks and the Mavericks do make a trade. The Atlanta trades the number 3 pick, and the Mavs give a 5th pick and a protected first rounder for the next year. So essentially what ends up happening is that the Atlanta Hawks get Trae Young, and the Dallas Mavericks get Luka from Europe. He's been the stud. He's been what everybody's talking about. He fell a little bit. He was supposed to be the number 1 overall pick, and he won all these trophies, the youngest player ever to do this in this European League. So let's see how that works out. The Mavericks obviously thought he was going to be such a successful player. They decided to move up and give him their 5th pick and a first rounder for next year because they really believe he's going to be a transcendent player. So they flop picks, and that leaves number 4, the Memphis Grizzlies. They stay there and select Jaren Jackson Jr. from Michigan State University. He's one of those players that is a little bit raw right now. I don't think he's as NBA ready as these other prospects are, but he is somebody who can really be efficient and effective in this league as he develops and becomes more mature and gets his body a little bit more ready. He has that talent, though. He's just a little raw. He will be there as he develops and gets some time out in this league and finds a way to adjust the speed, the length of all these players. He will be a future prospect that takes a little bit longer to prepare for this league than others, but it doesn't mean he won't be very successful down the long run. The Orlando Magic at 6 select Mo Bamba from Texas. He's this big man. His wingspan is the biggest the NBA has ever seen. They are discussing comparisons about him and Anthony Davis if he could find a way to shoot the ball a little bit better, but that's insane. One hell of a comparison. And you love to see somebody like that, so young, with so much talent, who can move like that, with that type of wingspan. How do you get around somebody like that? It is absolutely outstanding that there is a specimen that big with that long of arms. It's just amazing. Who can be that athletic? It's going to be fun to watch. Number 7, the Bulls get Wendell Carter Jr. from Duke. He's obviously played along Marvin Bagley. He's another great player. We will see how he pans out. The Cavs at 8 select Colin Sexton. He obviously is athletic. He plays with the ball in his hands a little bit. It's a little weird situation with the Cleveland Cavaliers because they don't know where they are right now. Where do they stand with LeBron? They said they want Kevin Love to be there regardless, which obviously that makes sense. He's a veteran guy who's been around. But Colin Sexton, it's a great pick for him. He can have the ball in his hands. He can... it's hard to kind of predict what's going to happen because you don't really know who he's playing along with, but I do like the pick. He's going to be successful. He has the athleticism to be so in this league. The Knicks fans are absolutely pissed. They get Kevin Knox. He got the same kid who booed Porzingis on TV. He's booing again. I'm laughing as a Sixers fan. Will I know that will come back to bite me in a little bit? No, but at the time I'm hilarious, cracking up. I think it's so funny. At number 10, the Sixers select Mikal Bridges with Michael Porter Jr. still on the board. He slips. He keeps falling. He's got that talent, literally, to be almost number 1 in the draft. He was number 2 number 2 in ESPN's top 100 at one point in 2017, but because of a back injury, keeps slipping. So the pick of the Sixers at 10 is Mikal Bridges, that we know ends up going to the Phoenix Suns. I'm trying to collect myself. Michael Porter Jr. does end up falling to 14 to the Denver Nuggets. I think now he's got a little bit of fight in him, a little bit of heart. You know what I'm saying? All these people are passing up on him. He was supposed to be one of the top prospects in this draft, so he's got a little bit of fire. If he can stay healthy, I would love to see somebody like that really come back and show what they got. What sucks is the Sixers could have had him and Michael Bridges. We end up with Zahir Smith. I've already discussed this in my other video. You can go check that out. And Dante DiVincenzo, he goes to the Bucks, which kind of sucks because I love him coming from Villanova, but he's going to be playing for the Bucks, and I feel like them and the Sixers are starting to build a little bit of a rivalry, so I really don't want to see that moving forward. The Spurs get Lonnie Walker, talk about a nice snag there. There was one that I remember that I really wanted to mention that for some reason I'm just not. Oh, Grayson Allen to Utah. Talk about me hating Utah because of Donovan Mitchell. Oh, now Grayson Allen's over there, a little pest that he is. I think, honestly, as a franchise, you got to think Utah. That's really not a bad pick at the 21 spot. It's really not. The Pacers select Aaron Holiday from UCLA, but now we're starting to kind of dwindle down a little bit. The Lakers get Wagner from Michigan. We all remember him and what he did this year in the NCAA tournament, but yeah, that's pretty much where we got. It was a very exciting draft. I mean, the Sixers blew my mind and got me a little bit rattled and off topic there, but at the end of the day, I think it was very interesting to see where some of these prospects go, and I'm looking forward to watching them play in Summer League and how they move forward with their respected franchises. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.